Testing, testing. Alright, looks like you guys can hear me. How's everyone doing today? Okay, we are back with Persona, which is actually pretty reassuring right now. I've been playing Returnal, and as you guys know, or if you've never heard of the game, it's developed by Housemarque, which is a own Sony studio now. It wasn't for years, but they would just make games just for PlayStation. And eventually I think they went to PC, but their games were great. They were more like top-down shooters, and they finally came out with like a newer, like, you know, different style shooter. Not like the 2D space or the top-down arcadey kind of shooter. More modern, you know, behind the shoulders, third person, running around doing the, you know, what most shooter games do. But they did it in a way where if you die, you start over from the beginning, and it's a very difficult game. So I've been playing that, and my last few streams have been that game. I am pretty close to the end of that game. I just entered, I think, the last biome, which is like the water biome, and I'm underwater. So I'll probably stream that next, play that a little bit still, because, you know, you die, you start over to the next biome, you got to work your way back to that spot. And from my experience, you want to kind of go through the biome a few times before you even know what's going on, because there's little traps and surprises around each corner. But if you can't tell, I'm not playing it today. I'm playing Persona. The reason I'm playing Persona is because I'm not really in the mood to play Returnal. It's, you know, it's very intense and just not feeling it today. It's a nice lazy Sunday. I miss Persona, and we're going to continue with this. This is my first time playing Persona 5 Royale on PlayStation 5. As you can tell, looks like I can move the camera to the center on each side, which I think over on the left might be the best bet. I might move it over to the right. We'll see, but it's going to be a lot better having it over there. So let's jump in. We're 2 days out from the conclusion of Shido. So we're kind of just playing around, waiting to see. So let's see who else we can hang out with. I've been, you know, hanging out with confidants, trying to get them up as much as I really can. Most of the confidants that I have leveled up are the ones that I like. There's some that I haven't had a chance to, that I wish I would have. Haru, we got her all the way up to an 8. I'd like to max her out as well. She's a great one. And there's some, like Futaba, I never really leveled up too high. I probably should have, but I didn't. The Gamer, I didn't. I have Hafumi up to a 9. So, I mean, we're getting there. Doesn't look like I have that many options for today. Just the journalist, which I think that's really it. Yeah. So I guess we'll hang out with her. And we'll probably get quite a bit of cinematics, so I think it's just appropriate for a nice lazy Sunday. I am sore today. I did boxing class yesterday, and just not feeling it, you know. Just sore.
Hopefully it won't pile up. Then take a... Well then.
So basically she was just drunker than usual. So the Shido boss battle was actually pretty fun. I enjoyed it. It was really good. Like I said, we can go to the arcade. Futaba we could hang out with. Yusuke we could level up. Let's see if Haru is an option. She is. Actually, that's what we're going to do. Let's definitely hang out with Haru. She's actually, you know... Let's meet up. Let's go to the rooftop. I might have some vegetables that I need to pick up. So, I'm here for the vegetables. Alright, let's see. Perfect. The carrots are good. Anything with SP. Everyone knows that with this game. Any item that you can get that increases your SP, it's definitely worth doing.
Hey! Thank you! Thank you!
It's nice going from a game that's so fast action paced like Returnal to a game like this that you can just relax, chill. It's different. It's that different vibe, and you don't realize that whenever until you really play like a big action game and then go to this game and you're like, oh wow. But so you got to appreciate a little bit of each.
Yes! I'm sorry. But... Excuse me?
Alright, so this guy's not a dick after all. Seems like he's a nice guy.
No. Yes. Yes. You have my thanks.
Dang, so it looks like it was just miscommunication, which, I mean, that does happen in life.
Huh?
Alright, she's gonna be like, yeah, he's a nice guy, but he sucks and he's an ass because he's terrible. And of course, like, even though this guy has, like, treated her like shit, like, Haru is, like, so sweet that she's gonna be like, yeah, I'm not interested in him. I have no interest in being his wife. It's just, it kind of highlights how sweet she is. And it's good to know, like, this guy isn't, like, this sketchy, you know, asshole that we thought he was gonna be. He's actually pretty cool.
Excuse me? You have my thanks.
That guy's cool. Now, I don't know if this is, like, the romance part, but I'm gonna have to give Haru the... Sorry, girl.
Thank you.
Alright, cool. So I think we got her up to level 9. Nice.
All right.
Oh, jeez. Here it is. Haru's very intimidating at times. Yeah, but she's a sweetheart. How you doing today? I know. I'm gonna have to give her the no. At least they give you a little warning right there, like, choose the words carefully. Okay, so he saw us as good friends. I like you too. Okay, so it's very obvious which one the romance one is. So I'm sorry, Haru, but we're just gonna be friends.
Yes.
Dang. Joker's just breaking. He's a heartbreaker. That's all he does. It does. Dang, she even, like, takes it rough. Like, some of the other people kind of shake it off, but I don't know. She looks pretty rough. So, Silver, how are you doing today? How's your Sunday? I've been playing Returnal on PS5, and I got pretty close to the end, but today I'm not feeling that game. It's, you die, you start over. It's one of those games, so it's nice playing a nice, relaxing, chill game on a Sunday. I mean, she got her vegetables, she has her coffee, she's like multi-millionaire easily. She'll be alright. Oh, yeah, dude, it's a fun, I really like it, but I've been playing it for like the last, I think the last week and a half I got it. And I'm towards the end. I'm on, like, the last level. So, like, there's, like, biomes. There's, like, I think there's 6 of them. And, like, there's 3. So, like, the first 3, when you die, you go back to the first one. And then, so if you're in the third one, you go back to the first one. And then, like, 4, 5, and 6 are the later ones. So, thank God. I know if you die in the last one, you don't go to the very beginning of the game. But it's frustrating. It's a really hard game. But we got one more day left. I like how Futaba's like, let's just hack another broadcast. Let's do it. That was pretty badass cinematic, though.
Our job's finished.
Alright. I'm unsatisfied. Okay. Now, I think we have her at a 9, so we might be able to max her out. We got Haru at 9. Yusuke, I just never really leveled him up. I don't really have any good excuses for him. Ryuji was my bro, so I spent all my time with him. Together we'll take this country. Yeah, the cinematic was epic. Actually, all the cinematics and the music on this game is the best. The Wardens I only got up to a 5. I didn't really level him up too much either. Okay, so yeah, I do have her at a 9, so let's see if we'll actually max her out. Doesn't look like it, but we'll get her pretty close. So the last thing with her story was, you basically find out, like, her mom was rigging all of her matches, and she's actually not that good at this game. It's pretty sad. Like, everyone has, like, a sad storyline, and Joker comes in and saves the day, but I don't know, I felt bad for her, because, like, she's always at this church playing.
Good evening.
Sure, let's invite her to the buffet.
Let's go.
Even though it looks like she probably would not, like, eat that much here, but it's okay.
Actually,
yeah, her mom was terrible. Like, you had to go to Mementos and go against her mom. Oh, really? Oh. Considering, I feel like she'd be able to receive something relaxing. Okay, well, probably a snack pack's not the right thing for her. I don't know if I have anything relaxing. Definitely nothing relaxed. Star Mirror, no. Spiritual, I think the Star Mirror's for the fortune teller. Even though she is at a church all the time, but I'm not sure. I did give her, like, it was a relaxing item I gave her before, but this message pops up every time, it seems like. She's not getting any gifts. I already gave her one. It was something for, like, the bathtub. It's like roses or something. That's all she gets. Alright, here we go. Let's get some epic cinematics, please. Oh, we got a good question. If you were to choose a mythological being to be your persona, who would it be? That's a really good question. Let's look up some cool-ass beings. I mean, dragons are pretty cool. That's the first thing that comes up for me. But what do we got? Minotaurs? Yeah, dragons, griffins, cyclops, sphinx, mermaids, phoenix, werewolves, kraken. Damn, we got a lot of options. I think dragon, probably, just because dragons are badass, and who doesn't love dragons? And that was the first thing that came to mind. They can fly, they can breathe fire. Definitely not a unicorn. And definitely not a Succubus. Why the hell is that coming up? Jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna say dragon. What would you pick? I don't know. I mean, Shido's like half lion, half phoenix with the wings. That thing was pretty badass too. Nope, here we go.
My election is the result of every citizen's aid. Your support warms my heart.
I knew it was gonna be Shido.
There is no reason to hold an election.
That is why.
I didn't know that.
That is exactly why. I cannot forgive myself.
I guess that is interesting that, yeah, Futaba's is just a spaceship. I guess I never really put that together.
The reason President Okumura passed away is... I am the one who killed him. I also manipulated the information that the Phantom Thieves were behind the series of incidents. The one who controlled the hearts of others and gave rise to the countless victims is myself. It was all for my own promotion. For my own selfish gain.
What's going on?
I've even used people's lives as stepping stones in order to claim this country as my own ship. I am a true criminal that can be tried for any crime, and it still wouldn't be enough. I will confess everything. Please, I beg everyone to pass judgment on me. I could atone for all I've done with my life. I request that I be judged at once.
Huh?
Dang, I'm gonna adjust the lighting real quick. Give me a second. Not going too far. Well, they were not expecting that.
This can't be true. Shido.
Could you imagine electing a president and that's the first thing, that's his first speech?
Hell yeah!
Alright, we got a trophy, capsized, so that's just from finishing Shido's.
Everyone, raise your glass. Allow me to say a few words.
He started taking charge. Come now, don't be that way.
Like, if you're gonna complain, say it to Shido. A legislator's pin's worth almost
Persona would
nothing.
be Eris, the goddess of strife and discord. That's cool.
Well then, so, since the source of evil Masayoshi Shido has been...
Let me look up that goddess. She looks pretty badass. That's a good one. Is she Greek? Yeah, it looks like Greek goddess. Oh, she's seen as an antagonist. Uh-oh. Man, the Greeks had the coolest gods. They really did.
I got to avenge my mom. It's all thanks to everyone.
The only reason I know like a handful of Greek gods is probably from God of War.
Thank was able to settle a debt in regard to my father as well.
We all worked so hard for this.
Shido's guilty, right, sis?
It'll be difficult to process, but I'll do this thoroughly until I believe Wakaba-san's research results will save Japan.
We could testify too, you know?
Oh, they got to... yeah.
Thank you, but I'll be fine. I
You
don't
are
want to add
probably
any
right.
more unwanted suspicions on any of you.
I mean, even in, like, school, and even in college, like, we only heard really about Greek. We didn't really learn about, like, Norse mythology. Or, like, Egyptian. Like, I don't really know that many, like, Egyptian gods.
It's about
It is
time we
interesting
let
how
us
they
adults
all,
prove
like,
that we
have
can
very
get our
similar
act
gods,
together.
though. I'd say, I don't know, Norse mythology is a little bit different compared to, like, Egyptian and Greek. And then, Celtic, I don't know anything about theirs.
Hey, so what about this guy's education?
I believe
It
it'll
is
be
funny
fine
that
for you to
most,
return to school.
in each culture, like, some of the gods are assholes.
It's true that your face will be recognized among those involved. But I doubt they'll take a firm action like suddenly coming to arrest him. At least they won't do it until... Eventually, though, the situation where you and I will be used as scapegoats can't be avoided.
You mean in regard to faking his death?
Yeah, how is this going to work out?
That wouldn't have happened to begin with.
Of course I will protect you all this time. Prosecuting Shido is that first step.
Hey, when are we going to make the toast?
Right. Let's get to it. Today is truly...
Cheers!
Cheers!
No, wait. Hey.
Cheers.
I actually wanted to hear what he had to say.
It seems Shido's been transferred to a hospital. Oh, one more thing. It's fine to celebrate, but keep it in moderation, okay?
You know what? I think they can let loose a little bit. They're just drinking pop.
Considering that he's finally back, all of you need to take your education
Right.
seriously again.
What a buzzkill.
I don't really get it. Well, let's leave.
Alright, let's see what happens. Would you rather have the buzzsaw? Oh man. Dude, her freaking shadow was... Yeah, her shadow was crazy. Like, I thought all the other ones were pretty insane, but hers stuck out. Oh, we get a photo. Cool. Oh, that's cool. What a nice moment right here in chat. Usually the group chats are not like this meaningful, but this is a good one. I like that one. Alright, so let's see if we can do anything. Probably not.
Hey,
Huh.
I'm pretty sure all of my social stats are, I think most of them are maxed out, if not all of them. Okay, guts is the only one I don't have. I don't think I have any books. that work on guts. Let's see. No. Charm. Billiards. Can learn about some sweets in Chinatown. Oh, hold on. There we go.
Make sure your clothes up.
We had one. But yeah, that minigun, and it was all rusty too. Like, it looked apocalyptic. It was awesome.
Hey.
I think hers stood out. Obviously, Shido stood out. Futaba's as well. Like her mom, like being, like her mom's big ass head, like flying around. That one sticks out too. I still remember that one. And she's like yelling and blaming Futaba for her death. The big pig from The Criminal.
Closed. There are no shackles on you anymore.
The gym teacher. I mean, they all stick out, but some definitely stick out more.
Better finale than that. This may be the opportune time to end our deal. I'm sure he'll be fine now. Don't worry. I won't. But if I just stay... I'm a bit envious of you.
So I think we'll get Morgana up
If
to
only I could find out what's in the depths of mementos.
a level 10.
Let's go to sleep. You must be tired.
I can't believe even Shido-san.
We got where we are today because we had him take care of whoever got in our way. If a case is assembled against him, everything about us will be exposed too. What are we supposed to do?
That's precisely why we've gathered to discuss our options.
Kind of ties in Makoto's. Yeah.
Prosecutor Nijima is...
Isn't she under your command?
Yes, I'm
She's
aware.
reckless. I like how they are all getting together and they're like, "Oh God, we gotta take care of them," because they all know like they're screwed. They're like, "We gotta whack them. We gotta take care of them." It was cool that how they did tie in, obviously Makoto and her sister. It was interesting, and of course, like, just smack the mic. Sorry about that, but like when you start the game and you're getting interrogated and you're like, what is going on? And then you don't even get caught up in the story until almost 100 hours into the game.
What about the public? Shido-san's conduct was shameful.
But yeah, I guess Makoto was, when she was going after that criminal, it was him, and all he cared about was like materialistic things.
We'll just
and money, and then, yeah. The sister just wanted to win.
A rich country?
You mean that plan of advancing foreign affairs by controlling people's hearts?
After all, the research on it should be proceeding along. We'll push that plan forward and continue eliminating any who get in our way by using...
Yeah, but how are they still going to use it?
We'll pledge to build
a powerful country, huh?
But even if we do pick up where he left off, would his other associates keep quiet about it?
We should be fine in that regard. Anyone who Shido-san aided would feel that their life is at stake after watching that conference, just as we are now.
At any rate, it seems we must first stop that case from being assembled.
How do we control public opinion?
Thankfully, support for Shido-san still exists. Masayoshi Shido was a hero who fell. That's what we'll announce to...
I see. Considering the public's panic after losing their leader, they may latch onto that immediately.
But if the general public becomes our enemy...
That means there's no turning back. Well then, leave Nijima to my group. Can we rely on yours in regards to Shido-san?
Oh,
We'll make it
jeez.
so that he requires a psychiatric evaluation.
Just hearing them, like, plot the next move.
Everyone, we're...
It's accurate, though. You know people would do that. Back to school. So we're 12% should be more like, oh, I don't know this one. I have to check that one out. I'm not getting that reference. But I'll take your word for it.
I don't get it.
The goddess of truth, okay.
Time's up.
Yay, finals. How exciting. So they're mad, there's no public outcry yet. It's like there still hasn't been a response, which I don't know if the public would really be able to wait a few days.
Sorry, I was busy dealing with... Well, you are students.
You're gonna bring us some snacks now and then, right?
Pardon the intrusion.
No, don't mind me.
You're too kind.
Why did you bring me here?
Come on, don't be so cold.
Nothing wrong with that.
Won't the results be the same whether you study or not?
Now, you
Damn,
guys.
look
Just
at that
think
burn.
of it as helping me out.
I don't know about this. I'm just going to focus on sections that may likely be on the test. You're way too short on time.
Making a gamble, huh?
If she's wrong, we die.
I don't want to die.
Is it really that bad?
This is every day for them.
This affects you too.
No, Romans. Okay. I think you're spot on then.
Well, with your grades,
We did have the
I'm not too
scale
worried.
in the palace, so
You've missed
I think
a
you're
lot
onto
of
something.
classes, so it couldn't hurt to study.
Oh yeah, he's good at studying. I feel kind of betrayed.
And betrayed might be a bit much.
Don't worry, Lady Ann. Even if you're not great at studying, I'll...
Now then, let's get to it.
My
What do you
God,
want
it's
me
so
to teach
funny
you?
every time Morgana like makes a comment. Good old Lady Anne always gets cut off, and no one ever like acknowledges it. Okay, so let's get it. What do you want me to teach you? Okay, so what should we learn? Japanese, history, or social? Let's go history.
I feel like while I was out, there was something they were saying would be on the test.
Oh, that's right. Like, he doesn't even have any of the material.
Oh, I know.
And he's asking the wrong people.
Dokyu?
History. Dokyu. Was it about the origin of Dokyu? Dokyu means something that is larger than others of its kind, but the name comes from a battleship, Dreadnought. They attached Do, the first sound of the word in Japanese, with Q, which means class.
That's it!
I'm impressed you knew what he...
How about taking a...
Sounds good. So, like, we've been doing Phantom Thief work all this time, right? Even if we study and learn what we can...
At the very least.
You want to say that?
Those sorts of experiences are important too, but common sense is just as important.
There we go. That's a good tip for
You
them.
should know better than anyone how nasty adults without common sense can be.
That's a great...
Someday you'll graduate high school and become adults. Then, when you get married, you'll need common sense more than ever.
Marriage, huh? Do you want to get married?
Well, that won't be for a while. In the meantime, I'm more concerned with...
Oh, got it. Well, I guess we just gotta get back to studying.
That concludes the last subject.
That took so long. We covered all the difficult parts, so you should probably be fine. Good work. See?
Nice little knowledge boost to an already maxed out knowledge. Despite their...
Only God, only knows... How's that saying go again?
Makoto focuses... Yeah, I agree with you there. Makoto definitely was a little angrier when you first met her, too. Wants to be a cop. Yeah, they're definitely different.
Well, whatever happens, happens. Isn't it about time you wrapped it up? Be careful on your way home.
Sucks that you have to do exams even after changing Shido's heart and saving the country. It's rough being a human.
That is one thing I like about Makoto. Like, even though she's like this intelligent leader, there's moments where she has like you said, like her emotions come out of.
But looking at you,
Because she's like the character you wouldn't expect to do that. Because for the most of the time, she's like really technical, thinks things through. Now Ryuji, he's full scale, just
Hey.
lets everything out. He has no filter. How's school treating you? Yeah.
I should write something.
Alright. So it looks like we're just kind of chilling for now. Looks like we can max her out, which seems like it's probably worth it. Yeah, let's max her out. And it looks like this will be the last time I go to this church. Oh no.
good evening.
Oh, damn, it's not gonna... Alright.
I look forward to it.
Looks like we're not there yet.
Thank you for today.
We'll play one more match of Shogi.
What is this?
Hey, think harder about this.
Is this the finals now? Probably.
It's
yeah.
And is it just me, or... That's it. People are so doubtful even after the press conference. He hasn't been arrested, so I guess that's expected. We just gotta leave it to Makoto's sister now. Man, I wish exams would magically disappear by the time we get to school.
Alright, let's look up these test answers. Oh, there we go. Asumi, who, you know, you get her in small doses, which it keeps her character interesting. Because she's not always around. You get her in its and bits of pieces, which is actually kind of nice. Alright, let's cheat and look up these exam answers so we can have it ready. Not that I really care. The knowledge is already boosted, but I want Joker's name to be up at the top. Kechi and Makoto are fractions of the ideal of victimization. Yeah. Very interesting way to view them. Akechi, definitely. Makoto, I'm trying to think how she's a victim. I guess like with what happened to her dad. Akechi's definitely that, 100%. Makoto too, but Akechi more. It was rough the way Akechi went. Like, he was like getting his revenge, and then even if he was getting beat down, and the only reason he lost is because, you know, it was him versus everyone, and it was rough. Even though I didn't like Akechi at all, I'll give him that. In his last moment, I was like, alright, dude, I don't like you. I don't dislike you as much as I have. He had a little glimmer of hope.
It's been quite a while since we last met at school like this. Thank you for your efforts in changing Representative Shido's heart.
Oh, you are so welcome. Why would I say that? I'm pooped.
Well, if anything, you're the one deserving all of the thanks, Senpai. We should go somewhere to celebrate. Ah, what say we go pay our first respects to the shrine? A new year's about to begin and all. But I suppose I'll be in touch afterward. Please excuse me.
Alright, guess she wants to go to a shrine. Yeah.
Alright, let's begin.
Definitely right there, man. Yeah, it's almost like Makoto, like you said, she took on more and more to like distract herself. Dude, Akechi leaned into it. Alright, let's look these up. I'm not really gonna care that much, to be honest. Alright, looks like the first one is D.
Ooh, we can do this.
1 billion yen. Of course, everything in Japan is getting their head cut off. They love that shit. And then the one that you learned about where they like put them in like a hot, like, it was basically like a big tub and they lit a fire underneath it and they boiled the person to death. I'm like, damn. Looks like performance.
Yep.
Cool.
Time's up.
Yeah, they were pretty creative with ways they kill people. She's been training all year. France and Japan just, yeah. Yeah, France. Yeah, I mean, that's, I think, where the guillotine came from. But yeah, Japan, they're always cutting people's heads off. That was their shit, man. Kamikaze. I mean, they would, I forget what they call it, when the generals would lose, and they, with the sword in their gut, too. Which is, I couldn't even imagine. That's, like, slow. It's not a quick death. And you inflict it on yourself. Yeah. Oh, dude. Vlad the Impaler. That's a rough one, too. Because it was wood. And you know he probably didn't have them sharpen it that well. He was like, just like gravity. Oh, that's a rough one. That's bad. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up when you think about what a lot of cultures and countries have done to other people.
Wow.
Looks like 2 more days of finals.
Good morning. Yes.
It's interesting to see them all together. At least these 3. But, Vlad, Tepes, the Impaler was original. Okay.
Yes.
Good old Vlad. I mean, he made a name for himself. People still talk about him thousands of years later.
Now everyone.
But the most badass leader of all time is Genghis Khan. Or Genghis Khan, some people pronounce it the other way. Attack in the Night, yeah. But Genghis Khan, he's at the top. He's the most terrifying leader, badass on the fucking planet, for sure. That dude killed everyone. Looks like it's hearts.
Ooh, we can do this. Ooh, we can do this.
Okay. Genghis was so influential, a large portion of the world. I know, dude. He did a lot of, I would say fucking, but it wasn't really that. A little more forced.
Shucks.
That dude would take, like, the wives of, like, his enemies, which is insane. Like, he'd kill the husband, he'd be like, you're my wife now. That's what you get. You went against me, now. Yeah, he was wild. They're an interesting culture because...
Today's the last day of exams. Are things going well for you?
Yeah, dude, he was... And all on horseback, too. It's not like he could fly around the country and get it on. He was fighting a war. He was a general, fighting on the battlefield and doing all that. That dude was busy.
I'm doing the same as usual. I'm all right with it, but
Yeah, he's probably the most
hasn't been home these
badass
past few days.
in terms of, like, conquerors, by far.
I
Not
think
in a
she has
good
lot
way,
on her plate
but
with building a case against Shido.
I don't think anyone's conquered as much land as he has. I know England, obviously the English Empire had a lot of land as well at one point, but I think even Mongolia had a little bit
They want
more.
him cleared to save their own skins. Yeah.
Yeah, King Leonidas. He definitely
Still,
was.
Shido confessed already.
He's like
That is an
more in like an
indisputable
honorable way too.
And it's my sister. She'll see it through, I'm sure. With that said, now isn't the time for us to slack off either.
Then you have like Persia. What was their leader? Darius, right? There's a few. I forget which
Remember what the
one.
exams will cover? I'll check on the train for you.
One thing with Genghis Khan is he also, I think his grandson Kublai Khan was also pretty badass. He helped like conquer the rest of China. So his empire went on for at least a couple generations. The culture was a peak. Yeah, I mean, Sparta was definitely pretty badass. They're another one that you always hear about, the Greeks. I mean, even you hear about Alexander the Great, even though he wasn't really from Greece, but they had some pretty badass leaders and cultures. But their issue was they were always like different states. Like there were Sparta, Athens, this, that, and like they were never really united. Like Athens and Sparta didn't like each other for most, until they were worried about getting conquered. They wouldn't team up. But they had a badass navy, the Spartans. Oh shit, I gotta look this up. Oh, okay. What country refers to a person who controls politics behind the scenes as a prime minister in black? That is Japan.
Ooh, we can do this!
And this one.
Ooh, we can do this!
Alright, looks like we are done now for a while. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. What other countries have badass empires? Obviously Japan. I mean, they've never been conquered. They're one of the few countries that have actually never been invaded and conquered. I mean, the US obviously defeated them with atomic bombs, but no one's ever actually successfully pulled off an invasion of Japan. Impossible to conquer Russia. Yeah, Russia's a tough one to conquer. Obviously, with the Germans found that out in World War II in 1942, when they decided to turn the tides and head east, and Stalingrad really kicked them in the ass. Afghanistan's another one. Good luck trying to conquer that shithole, man. That's a tough place. Yeah, Russia's tough. Afghanistan's tough. You can go in there and take it over, it's just you can't maintain it. Just mountains. Napoleon, yeah. I mean, he had a civil war, and then he tried to battle again, and yeah. I feel like most of Russia that's been usually, like, Russia only gets really messed up during its own revolutions of its own people. Okay, so we got a few options. So we'll probably do Haru just to max her out after rejecting her. Plus we have a persona. That'll help. Same with China. The only one who can invade China is China. Well, except for the Mongols. They ended up getting them. But yeah, for the most part. I mean, that's why they built the Great Wall.
This has such profoundly bold flavor.
Yeah, there was always like pretty much like the southern parts of China and then the northern. They were usually at odds. But yeah, I think the only one that really conquered them was the Mongols. And I know Genghis Khan got the north, and then Kublai Khan finally got the southern parts of China. But yeah, that's so much land.
I heard you've been getting into the roasting scene, little lady.
Yes, I often have the urge to drink a fresh cup of your coffee.
That near brings a tear to my eye.
I mean, well, Japan got a lot of China too in World War II.
I'm heading home now.
Kind of earlier years. I mean, they didn't conquer all of it though, but they definitely messed them up pretty bad. They also
I was finally able
they
to
went into
convey my
Korea
feelings
and
during the company meeting.
yeah, Japan was pretty scary during that time. When they went into Korea and China, oof.
Not just about the new chain, but about the future of the company.
They were pretty ruthless.
And even about Father. I think my presence angered some people at first, but in the end, they all listened to my thoughts. All that nervousness was exhausting. I've had diplomatic dealings with VIPs before, but I've never once spoken my true feelings. That aside, after talking, it's simply not something I would have been able to and after their sincere acceptance of the public's criticism. As for my future goals, I'm interested in everything will be homegrown, from the coffee to the salad. I want to set my own. It'll be a shop that people love, like grandfather's, and like this place. What do you?
Oh, she'll crush it.
It's a pretty boring dream, huh?
No, it's not.
When you say that. Truth be told, I don't plan on opening the shop immediately. I'll need to study and improve my knowledge beforehand. Perhaps I should apprentice here at Leblon in the meantime. The coffee I had after spending the night crying. I hope to open a store where others can feel. Either way, I think this, but I somehow managed to tackle my childhood dream of becoming. If I act with resolve and believe it. I'm so glad I met you.
She'll definitely be successful. She's awesome. And like her wanting to open up a shop that actually like comes from good ingredients, that's honestly better than some of the other characters. Alright, what other Empire, Silver? What other cool ones can we talk about? We could talk about Germany. Germany's kind of on the shit end of the stick, obviously, after World War I and II.
At first, it was nice having someone that understands me. But now, it's much more.
Talk about the Zulus in Africa, Aztecs, the Mayans, over in South America.
There may be times where people resent me for it. But as long as you're here...
Of course, the great United States Empire. A little bit later in civilization, but it's definitely stood at the top for
I'd like to return the favor.
quite a while.
Find yourself in trouble, I'll be there.
At least in a modern sense.
Feel free to rely on me from now on. I have the strength to help you.
Alright, I think we got her to a 10 now. Hell yeah. Let's go.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the Empress, granting thee infinite power.
All right. All right.
Oh, wow. I was not expecting that.
I've been reborn.
Damn.
All right.
Not expecting a skull for her, but we'll take it. We'll take it.
When I open my cat... I should be Take care.
Very cool, and I will be right back, guys. Alright, thank you for your patience. I am back. Fortunately, when you drink coffee, you gotta piss a lot. Alright, so we got a new move. Increases evasion from nuke, which is her weakness. Now, is there anything worth switching out? Because it would be good for her not to get... I'm almost like not really sure which ones I'd want to get rid of. It's almost like I don't want her to have a weakness, so we're definitely going to put it on here. So we'll get rid of fast heal. And we'll put that in a good position.
Hey.
Okay. Alright, let's see who we can hang out with. We have the lovely drunk journalist. Might be worth maxing her out. I mean, I've hung out with her, what, twice just on this stream alone. So let's follow through, get her to level 10.
I quit the Ladies Professional Shogi Players Association. That's my intention. There were a lot of people who covered for me by saying that I was just being used by adults. But I'm the one who is most at fault. If only I had taken a look at myself, and I believed that with my skills, I could overcome being treated like an idol. There's nothing I can say about my mother. You didn't abandon me, even after you learned about the fixed matches. Now I know how encouraging it feels to have someone believe in you. At first, this was just a deal. You help me develop new moves, and I give you shogi lessons. But before I knew it, you became I'm not gonna pay attention to all the criticism anymore. This time, I'll earn everyone's praise with my own skills. The reason I'm able to think this way is because you stuck by my side. I'm really grateful.
Alright, we got her to 10.
Thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the star, granting thee infinite power.
That's good. Allows you to swap current party with backup members during anyone's turn.
All right.
That is really good.
All right.
And Lucifer is
Well then,
the looks like persona of the star class.
I truly hope that the Phantom Thieves find my lessons useful.
Oh shit, she dropped it.
I I'm honored to hear that from one of the Phantom Thieves. I spoke to you about my mother, and then my mother changed.
I like how they all pick up on it.
I knew that couldn't be a coincidence. If there's anything I can do to help, I will support you. Now let's play a match. I have a lot of new moves I'd like to test out. Thank you.
Okay, so her storyline, not bad. Not the best. It's probably like, you know, a 7 out of 10. Something's not right.
There, they announced the poor health of their leader. As such, the special diet session was postponed.
Postponed? They should be firing him! And wait, poor health?
This is completely different from what my sister told us.
Okay, so they're making moves.
I heard he barely slept during the election campaign. I don't blame him.
He's not going to step down now, is he?
How can people...
What the heck? The Phantom Thieves are being treated like, well, like they never existed.
Goodness. No link among the change of heart incidents. The Phantom Thieves only use those rumors.
This is preposterous.
But the person saying this is a famous researcher, and even the Ministry is saying that's how they...
When's Shido gonna make a comeback?
Honestly, I don't think any...
What's going on? No matter how... Yeah, it's as if the people in reality... What's happening here? But the only thing we can do right now...
Yeah, this is not good.
What do you mean I can't...
Mr. Shido is in an extremely He may officially have to undergo a
We are at the cusp of making a case. Do you...
I'm just doing my job.
Even if Shido was behind...
What? Don't be... You still want to protect him, even though you know what happened to them.
So, you plan on taking that. You need to take a break. I'm taking you off this case.
What?
If I recall correctly, you still aren't married, are you? You'll be on leave for a long time. Why not?
Damn. They were like, bye.
The assembly of Shido's case is in danger?
We know he doesn't need a psychiatric evaluation!
His lackeys must have pressured the others around him. It means there's far more people who'd be in trouble if the truth came out than we imagined.
Isn't there anything we can do?
Sis said the assembly of a case may be possible if the general public wants Shido held accountable. But even that chance has been destroyed with the manipulation of the mass media. They made it clear that the argument itself was a cult, even claiming that it never happened.
As a result, the Phantom Thieves are still labeled as criminals.
It's a storm of criticisms online, too.
This is crazy.
At any rate, let's wait for my sister.
Everyone's being tricked so easily. Why the hell did we risk our lives then?
If Shido isn't judged by the law, everything we've done will be treated as if it never happened.
Moving the entire country however they wish by controlling people's cognition? This is no different than being inside a palace.
It's very true. I guess you don't need a palace to manipulate
I'm
the
sorry.
population.
I gathered the best of the best and fought for a case. But at this rate, it won't end with just Shido's innocence. There's even the possibility that crimes using the metaverse will advance onto a national scale. But that's not what I'm here to tell you. It's only a matter of time before we're apprehended. It wouldn't be
This makes no effing...
Sis!
There's nothing more. That's why I wondered if there was any way you could... I know that I'm in no...
That doesn't... So, what are we gonna do?
Even if Futaba were to...
We can only target individuals.
Mementos.
There we go, mementos.
If we use mementos, we might be able to do something.
There's something we can do there?
Like I told you before, it's the source of all distortions.
Wait, and if we go...
The collapse of mementos should have... If everyone's hearts grow to hold Shido responsible for his actions...
That's a bold plan.
Sounds good to me.
But if we're gonna do this... To begin with, why does something like the human cog... The reason for that will be destroying that, you know.
I don't see where...
The human cognition will lose substance. So if other criminals appear, you won't... It means... We'll have to discard this way of life.
I think we need to do this.
What do you think? You'll lose your powers if mementos is erased.
We're still doing it.
Yeah, that... You guys have all grown, huh?
Hell yeah, they have. They've been through more in 1 year than most people go through in a lifetime. So,
It seems
they can
there
do
are
it.
no objections.
Did you come up with a plan?
Whether it succeeds or not,
Miss Prosecutor, looks like...
Last job.
Once we accomplish our duty, that is our condition.
This is a deal, then. But very well. I swear to make Masayoshi... Besides, my pride won't allow me to be
Will be count...
Looks like it's...
You're the leader, and this is officially our last mission.
we already said that before, though.
We don't have much time, right? I'm counting on you guys. No matter what happens. Well then.
So it doesn't look like there's going to be too much else for us to do. If we're going to go battle, we probably should get some form of supplies.
Make sure you close up.
Hi!
We'll have her make curry. Maybe I can make coffee. Okay, so no. That would be too easy. Let's try to boost our last social stat. Maybe max that out. That would be cool.
For real?
And we did. I was just hoping. I didn't know it was actually going to max out. Cool. So we got them maxed out. Hopefully I'll get a trophy for that. Maybe not. I feel like that should be a cool trophy. Max out all the stats.
Hey. Actually, never mind. Honestly, you're amazing. There's definitely something special about you. You dodge everything the enemies throw at you like it's your... At first, I just thought you were going to be a useful tool for me. Yes, yeah. It's not like me to say all that but still, I think it's fine.
Alright, Morgana.
I am thou. Thy bond shall become the wings of thou hast awaked.
All right.
So let's see what his
All right.
persona will look like. His kind of has like the Zoro vibe to me.
A new power burns within me.
All right.
Alright, evade electricity. Of course we're gonna do that. No weaknesses.
We should rest.
Might be going to the Velvet Room.
He's repelled such an ordeal, and this guy's still not being rewarded for it? If gods are being too hard on him.
There we go.
That was a fruitless delight, inmate. We gave you words of praise, but we take them all back.
The source of what was hindering your rehabilitation. To think it would be the ignorant masses to which you tried to prove your integrity. Did they themselves not show elation for those? Despite all that, they now say you do not exist. The distortion of man's world, fixing it may now be impossible.
Master?
Oh, wow.
It seems this is the limit of humanity.
Oh, shit.
The time of ruin is nigh. One due to the distortion of man's own heart, from which none can escape.
Okay. Okay, let's go. Good morning. It's finally time. Right. See you at...
Alright, we're going. Boom. On the top. Let's go, Joker.
Hey, check out the nav.
The door to the depths of mementos has been opened. Wait, does that mean...
We're really gonna do this?
Of course. Why are you asking?
Well, I just thought, what am I... We're going to a... Mona sure seems... Say... Isn't Mona-chan behaving...
You know, you're...
Yeah. I shouldn't have brought that up.
Alright, so where are we going? Like, this must be the... I guess it looks like we can go to a lower area. We're obviously not going to go down through the whole thing. So it looks like there's, yeah, a whole nother level down here.
Hey.
It should be.
I don't know, it looks just like all the other. Maybe we worked too hard.
For lack of unforeseen circumstances.
Alright, so we made it here. I'm going to go back up to the top. Maybe pop into the Velvet Room.
Let's do it.
And see if there's any better personas we can get, because it looks like we're going to be battling. And I'm actually not too sure what we have. We got some badass ones. Black Frost. This guy's cool. He's probably, yeah, he's definitely our best one. A lot of fire attacks, but yeah, let's see if we can go in and
Do you need something?
get anyone better.
Time for some rehabilitation. You wish to perform an execute to a world beyond this one.
Could definitely do a network fusion. So it looks like MOT, M-O-T, is an option. Whoa. Who is this?
I see. A strong persona indeed.
Oh, that's a good skill. Revives with full HP when knocked out. Like, okay, yeah. Let's get that one. So that would be Rangda. Let's do it. Let's see if we have the money for that one. Why'd it just go away? Am I losing my mind? It really did just go away. That's terrible. It must, like, keep going through. Well, that's not cool. Alright, let's see what else. Honestly, not a lot of these ones do I really want to get rid of.
To a world beyond this one.
I mean, if that one would come back up, but it looks like you're just going to keep getting...
To a world beyond this one.
Well, how's this gonna go?
It's like, do I just keep clicking and randomly trying to get one? Well, we'll do it a few more times.
Looks pretty tough.
This one's pretty cool, too. A little bit... I already have one that's kind of like a badass fire.
looks pretty tough. Well, how's this gonna go?
There it is.
I see. A strong
We're
persona
definitely going to grab
indeed.
this one.
Great things are possible. Do you wish
Let's
a
see.
fusion?
Definitely have the money for it. Alright, what skills can we get? Fire. Psychic. Let's do Psychic because it has a Psychic move. Okay, so now we get to kind of select what we want to do. Looks like they are... It is only weak to... nuclear, which is not an option. I would definitely like to restore SP. That's good. Alright, now we can pick a couple other moves. Obviously it has Psychic, Electric. How about Curse? And Fire.
It will receive
And it's going to get a 10 boost. This one's going to be really good. Looks like 2 cool moves. Oh, maybe more. Hold on. So you have Riot Gun, Severe Gun Damage to all foes. Severe Almighty. Okay, and then this is Auto. Not too worried about that one. And then Psycho Blast. That's Severe. Alright. These are pretty... Oh, special skill too. Almighty Boost. Okay, is that worth putting on? I don't think so. Actually, it might be. I'd much rather have that persona for...
You change your done already?
You know, maybe your more go-to trying to find weaknesses, because it has a decent amount of elements, which is nice.
It is time.
But yeah, let's try this one out. Like I've noticed later, you know, a lot of personas, what I like is ones that have, you know, multiple elements so that you can find the weakness. But it seems like a little bit later on in the game, it's harder to come by. Most of them are kind of set in their ways, where they have like 1 or 2 elements, like this one. This one's ice. I mean, look at this. That one's the ice guy. We got this one. Kind of just a random one, to be honest. This guy is physical. A lot of boost for curse and stuff, but he doesn't have those attacks. This guy's insane for physical. Of course, healing as well. Gabrielle, we got... I've tried this move. It actually doesn't land as much as I thought it would. This guy is just epic. But yeah, mostly fire. And this one, magical attacks. So, and it has... And then we got this new one. So, let's try it out. Alright, who is in our party? Alright, I'll stick with them for now. I do think it would be appropriate probably to have Morgana. I mean, Morgana's all amped up, but we'll use Morgana a little bit later. So let's get down to what we need to do.
Is this?
It's some big fossil-looking thing. So this must be the...
Very creepy.
Look on the side. So this is where that crowd of people was trying to reach?
People are walking in and out of... Wait.
Guess that means the treasure's not here.
thing's...
Alright, into Mementos we go.
It opens straight. I bet that means the inner depths, the meta. Hold on. The door only opens from this side.
What do you mean?
Well, I took a quick peek at, and it looks like you can only open it from here. It's as though whatever lies. Wait, so you're saying that the people going in...
I have never felt such ear...
We'll find out once we reach the depth.
Let's go.
No. But...
Let's do it.
Looks like we can save, and we're gonna continue through.
Come on, man.
Oh, this is...
I have something.
All right.
I have something.
Alright. Now we're running into enemies, so we are officially in a palace.
What? Are those chains on them? Is this a prison?
Who's captured here?
Technically speaking, I would say it's someone's shadow. They're saying something.
Come on, don't be out there and... Don't open the cells, okay?
They feel safe being here? What are you saying? You're being kept in a prison.
This reminds me of Kamoshida's castle.
That's right. This place is the best in the end. In the depths within is a system that grants
A system that grants desires?
I don't have to do anything. I don't care.
Something like that exists? Here?
It's no use. You can't reason with these people.
They're truly distorted.
You end up searching for stuff or being... There are things you don't...
He's right. Things...
Quarantine? Who's locked in there?
Supposedly a great and truly dangerous criminal. But who would want to check a place like that? Come now, we don't have to chat like this.
Oh, wow.
Why are you out and about? Where?
Oh, crap!
Removing your restraints is not allowed. Outsiders must...
Alright, it's on. Let's see what level they are. That's what I'm definitely...
Everyone, hang in there! Focus on the enemy!
Looks like we're not going to know.
Let's aim for its wind
Weak
weakness.
to wind. That is good to know. Might be better off moving my camera more towards the other side. just because I don't think it gets in the way too much, but let's just play around with it real quick. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, let's move me over there. You guys will see my head.
Calm down. It's time.
And we'll see if that works better. Alright, so wind. I'll be able to see a lot better now, actually. Especially in battle. Looks like we have one persona that has wind.
Go down.
Knocked them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
There.
Knocked them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Let's go.
I don't know if we'll finish him off with this odd attack, but we will definitely try. Looks like we did.
That was careless of us.
Wait a sec. This is everyone's path. Who's keeping these people?
Mona-chan? I remember
Hold on, though. It wasn't open until we came here today.
Sorry. It's just a sense I'm getting. Still. It feels like I'm really close to remembering something important.
You know, coming in here was what you wanted from the beginning. We just gotta keep moving on.
On top of that, I'm curious to know who the...
Yeah, you're right. Wait, what about these people? Leave them be. They'll be taken care of if we erase mementos.
Hey, it's dangerous to keep standing around here.
Now, that's funny. Okay, so if the camera is over there, I can't see the map. So, fun. We'll probably go bottom right, kind of like what we used to do. So let's do that. So we'll try that out and see if it makes it better. It's still blocking the map a little bit, but not too much.
I can see it. I'll reveal your true form.
Now's our chance. Beat him up.
Persona.
Fire's not gonna work.
Definitely interferes with their health, so we'll have to... I'm so sorry about that, but I'm trying to remember where I used to put it.
Her skills are ineffective.
Okay, so really don't know much about this one. So Makoto will hit him with nuke. We'll go nuke, fire, and electric. Fire won't help. So let's do an ice attack. Or we could do psychic with this new persona. Let's do that. Psychic is a no-go. Fire's a no-go as well. Would be good to get a technical. So let's do that. Should we try to get this one?
It's happy. If you tell a joke, they might play along.
Wait, what? Besides that...
Alright, so we joked with them, now we got this persona. Interesting sense of humor, but it's fine.
Your power's incredible, Joker.
Let's just run past that guy. So we got a panel. Alright, I gotta set something out for dinner real quick, guys. You get it. BRB. Alright, so we gotta activate this. It changes the floor.
Yep.
Whoa!
Come on, let's go.
So we're trying to make the whole floor blue.
What?
Let's see what that does. All right.
Yeah.
So we get a little puzzle to go in some areas.
Well.
Damn it.
Let's go.
Let's just do an all-out attack. Hopefully those other guys are not still chasing us.
Okay.
Okay, we got an alarm.
Easy win. They were nothing.
Looks like there's a way to go up there.
Oh. Yep.
We can pounce on it from here.
It's actually a little confusing where they want us to go. Looks like there's a door right here.
I can feel it.
Shadow ahead. Take caution.
Show me your true form.
Take this guy on. I'm just curious where that pathway goes.
You've got the advantage. Don't rush this.
Weakness to fire, and I don't know if we figured out what this guy's weak to. Ice. Ice and fire. Alright, so I can do ice. That really creepy, ugly looking persona. Yep, this one.
There.
Knocked him right off his feet. Nice, Joker.
And then she can do fire, and we'll get an all-out attack and carry on.
Panther knocked one down. Just stay there. Get serious. All out attack. The beautiful rose has thorns.
Hell yeah! A new move!
Alright, heavy electric damage to all foes.
Alright.
Huh. That was an easy battle.
Careful. I saw a shadow.
I'll reveal your true form. Let's go.
Bad feeling about that one.
Get an attack boost.
Curse skills are ineffective. Stay focused. It's clearly inferior. Wind with wind attacks. Feel my rage. You couldn't finish it.
Disgraceful.
It's time. No. Persona! Raphael! You're mine.
Nice.
Now, let's continue. Good work, everyone.
All right. Man, that was easy. Huh?
Interesting. That's gonna screw it up.
It's somewhere.
So it doesn't look like we can move up anywhere, alright. Alright, we got it. little bit of back and forth, which is good. I kind of assumed it was just going to be like all of them in one go. So it's cool that it's not just that. Okay, we got a safe room, and I'm actually going to leave off here. There is actually an alarm going off as well. So we'll go back here, just so that we can obviously interact with the alarm.
Let's do it.
But it was nice getting a break, coming back to this game after playing Returnal. It's great getting to meet so many different players and gamers that play different games all across, of course, the PlayStation platform, and it's been really cool, especially all the Persona fans. So it's always nice when I come back to the game and you guys get to pop in and we get to talk about Persona and, of course, anything else, world topics. But it's great to meet other people on different games as well. So it is nice switching back and forth between a couple games. I get to meet so many different people. But I want to thank everyone for stopping in today. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that follow button. And you can always sub me if you love me. I'll be switching back and forth. My next playthrough might be Persona. It might be Returnal. February is a big month for games for all of us gamers. We have Elden Ring coming out. Horizon Zero Dawn, The Forbidden West is something I'm really excited for. Of course, Elden Ring is a massive game. George R.R. Martin was involved in it, and of course it's from Software. So that game's going to be great. It's super hyped. I am going to play that game. I just don't know if I'm going to be playing it right at launch. I might maybe lean more towards Horizon Zero Dawn. I feel like Elden, everyone's going to be playing that. So, you know, and I might not be done with that game. And the last thing I want to do is jump into a game and a week later get a new one. And they're both these giant, massive open world games. So, with two different combat systems. So I might finish one and then play the other one. But until then, guys, that's what's going on down the radar. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday and the last few remaining hours of our weekend. And start off strong on Monday. I'll see you guys.